Since Gnome 3, I've certainly grown. The time it took me was essential. Battled Mathcon and Diz. Now it's a rookie on the menu. This a fucking mismatch. Them even putting me against you. I'm nice with the grammar, see? That's why they booked me for the venue.
KINGPEN, Chilla Jones. Definitely had to feature Chilla Jones on the Barography series, of course. One of the dopest pen games in battle rap. Bringing the whole scheme style definitely changed the game a few years ago. And Chilla Jones is one of the few artists that I definitely had to eat some crow over time. Now, Chilla Jones, a lot of people always felt like Chilla Jones' style is kind of slow and at times, you know, drawn out a little bit. My biggest gripe with Chilla Jones has always been the matchups that he took and in the fashion that he took them. I never try to be too critical of an artist about their skill set, especially by me not being a rapper. So there's only but so much things I could tell somebody in regards to something that I don't even know how to do. But my biggest gripe again with Chilla Jones was always just the matchups. He got a crazy resume, but at times I just felt like certain matchups just did not make sense. But of course, being from the a fan's perspective and being in the outside in, you gain to learn that the artist does not necessarily always control how the game go, whether they contracted or not contracted. Alright y'all, this week's Battle Rap Barography features the one man from Boston who has a dream. I'm talking Martin Luther Kingpin, Chilla Jones, one of the Writer's Block's elite members. Let's get right into it. Now, with an estimated 35 battles on his resume, the supernatural wordsmith from Beantown has been doing it like none other. Dating back to around 2011, Chilla Jones hit the scene on the internet with his Shark Tank Battle League appearance versus my guy Interstate Flames. Now, did I say hit the scene or hit the scheme? Cause my God, in this battle versus Interstate Flames, the homie Chilla Jones brought us a style with a play of words like none other. What we know today is scheming. I mean, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Let's get right into it.
I wanna know for real, you sell drugs or furniture? Which one you pushing? Sofa, ottoman, who chair, who brought Dutchess to put cushion, his price on a pillow, but like a dresser I pull from my drawer, gripping tools to catch him lamping, cause I won't let my arm rest till he shitting stools.
Now, what's even more bananas over this 6-year span is Chilla Jones' resume and the platforms he has touched to display this elite style of penmanship. Making his URL debut back in 2012, which we will kind of revisit a little bit later, Jones have gotten it popping and shaking hella rooms up on a variety of other platforms like Black Ice Cartel, Don't Flop, UFW Battle League, iBattle, Bots. He's made a UW appearance, of course. He's also locked in on 413 Battle League, RBE, and of course King of the Dot. Now it's for the ops for Chilla Jones. Let's run down this list is for the ops because I can start from the East Coast, the West Coast, international, down south, however y'all want to do it. I'm talking Daylight, Danny Myers, Arsenal, Sharon, Chilla Jones have locked in with Caustic and conceded. Do I need to continue? Cause you know I can. Young Ill, Math Hoffa, DNA, B Magic, The Dead Man, Cortez, QP, Disaster. Hold up. Matter of fact, what y'all say, Chilla Jones put y'all to sleep? Well, let me put y'all to eternal rest, cause I'm not done. What about the Young Gunners, Prep, and Jonah, and the Saga? Or the 2-on-2 would be Magic versus Briz Rothstein and T-Top. Do not get it fucked up, boy. This kid Chilla Jones is box office. Now, anybody can have a resume in a sense, but what has that person done? Do they win? Do they put on classic battles? Do they leave the streets with something to talk about? Well, back in 2012 on the URL and the world-renowned Black Star, Chilla Jones took the word classic to a whole nother level. Along with Pontiac's own JC Locked In, they put on what stands out to even this day as arguably the best debatable classic of battle rap all time. JC and Chilla Jones. If y'all have not watched this battle, I mean, this is one of the battles that you definitely would introduce to the new fan of the game.
Step tense. But what it is then, G, I'm real too. Them slimes keep one mag, get scum bag with that steel too. So act filthy rich or talk grimy, they'll kill you. That's for a stack, dirty. So imagine what a mill do.
100 Bars magazine that reached out to me early this year. We did an interview. We were talking about most overrated and underrated artists in battle rap for 2017. And I felt at the time, I said in the 100 Bars magazine interview, y'all got to check that out. I felt like Chilla Jones was probably the most overrated battle rapper in the game because I felt like the skill set was a top tier skill set. But he wasn't box office and he wasn't winning to me. And like I said, the matchups was in question. But then I just got humbled, like Arsenal and Prep and the Saga. I mean, come on, man. Like he just Jonah, like he got crazy back to back. So I was just sold. I was like, I gotta fall back now and eat this crow. And he been rocking out. And just like I said, just real humble. I think about the battle that he had versus Ilmac. He was under the weather, Massacre 3. I remember the interview he did with my guy K-Doz from K-Doz Media. He was basically had the damn flu, but he was still ready to lock in. So it just goes to show how committed Chilla Jones is to the game.
Now with you and Ilmac and Day and Facts, do you think that battles like this can kind of help catapult not just battle rap, but going back to the essence of it when it was really about who's just doper? Do you think battles like this, if everybody shows up on point, can really help bring that back to battle rap?
I think the whole card can. I think being Ilmac and Daylight and Mickey, as far as writers go, I think potentially this is two main stage writers classics, which we haven't. You don't see too many of those. Card and Surf is one, Me and Daylight is one, Me and Danny is one, but you don't see a lot of big stage writers classics. I think both of these battles tonight are going to be that. So I think it'll definitely affect the game in a positive way.
So man, I definitely have that expectation too, man. And I already felt about your style and what you bring to the table and Ilmac. I expect everybody on this card to definitely bring a whole lot, bro. And I just want to tell you, man, just as a fan and a media guy, we definitely appreciate what you bring to battle rap culture, man. And a lot of people might not say this, but when you came out with the schemes the way you did, it changed battle rap forever.
Definitely.
It definitely did. And this is K-Doz saying this. And I'm saying this because I see it and I study this game like no other. And we really appreciate you, bro, for doing that.
Bro.
So I want you to save your voice, man, so you can get ready for this thing, man. I know you're a little under the weather. But, man, any last words you want to give to people before we get up out of here, man?
Man, just get the pay-per-view. If you're not gonna be in the building, you're gonna miss an epic event. But don't bet against me.
Yes, sir.
That's all I'm saying. Don't bet against me.
I'ma end you, but you cool. See, Prep was the boy to humble. That body was so over the top, I could have won the Royal Rumble. I left him destroyed and crumbled. Now I gotta kill this Saga lame. You hot cause Smack made you hot. You don't got a name. I battled top niggas, and the outcome was all the same. I left stars in the ground. My resume like the Walk of Fame, lame. Cause tonight we warring. I don't care if it's a gap buyer. I'll aim the 9, flame his spine. That's when it backfires. Hit the ground, then I'll stand over that clown like I did you bad, Myers, and be the nigga he looking up to. Since I'm who he admires.
Now the elephant in the room has been, when is Chilla returning to the URL and on a consistent basis? Well, let me ask you, if you were Chilla Jones, knowing how the game is, the politics, the lack of timely people choice battles being presented, what would you do? Does it benefit Chilla in your eyes to remain independent in this quest for success? Should Chilla Jones contract up with a league and partially rely on them to make the best situations for him? If so, what league? Should he sign a contract with the URL? King of the Dot? Does Chilla Jones actually have what it takes to be a consistent headliner on one of these platforms? We know Chilla Jones has been doing his thing, but is Chilla Jones the caliber to be a main event artist on some of the biggest of cards that these leagues are throwing? Y'all gotta kind of let me know where y'all stand. As far as ranking Chilla Jones, there's a lot of places we can go with the ranking. At first, we got the writer's block. Most of the elite pen games are in that camp for the most part. Where does he rank in the writer's block? Big Cannon is fire. I don't think Big Cannon is witty and pen game is as crazy as Chilla. Chilla and Danny Myers I'm putting up there kind of neck and neck. It's hard, it's debatable to me to say who's the best out of those. I do think Chilla puts words together better, but Danny is a better punchline rapper to me, so it's kind of a mixture, but Chilla Jones is definitely maybe 1 or 1B for the best in writer's block. As far as ranking him overall, I think he, like I said, a top tier skill set, and this new aggressive Chilla Jones is definitely evolving into a fan favorite, and I think something that will actually develop into him being maybe a headliner for people wanting to see him, not just off of the skill set, but just the presence and the new package that he's bringing to the table. The look that he had versus Arsenal, that aggression of look, that's everybody been talking about Chilla Jones and his last outing. So, definitely doing his thing.
If we see your dame crying, making mad noise quick, that's when we console her. P.S. 4 niggas connect with your ex box while she grab joysticks. I show your jealous old horror flick. Tell her he engaged the queen. He'll think about the shining of the ring that cost major cream before your hostile exorcist and your death. The devil inside her probably'll break the screen, but that's child's play. The birds are psycho hellraiser that carry a saw to make them scream. I made it scream. But let's talk about this Cassidy L. What even made you deserving? Y'all smell that? It's humble pie. I hope you're ready for this serving. Y'all seen me versus Day? Ball for ball, who did serving? I'm Magic in L.A. Y'all thinking that Diz Irvin the nerve. Now I heard mad shit. Like you'll get buried if passenger somewhere in the woods. Past tense, heaven to be with passenger. You'll be living in the past tense. Well, I'm about to get past injured. Cause I'm feeling it's past tense. Shout to graze you and hit the passenger. Cause bullets is going past tense. See pass? So what you trying to be? A battle legend? A trailblazer? Think you gonna win with that real flavor that they'll savor? Cause you sell major? Yeah, you probably who they'll favor. But last year I faced more pins than Hellraiser. And son, gon' see pops in the ring like Shane McMahon. I shake your man. Watch where you aim the cam. If it's blood drying on the lens, they'll see burgundy on the screen like Anchorman. I know.
Next opponents for Chilla Jones. Chilla Jones to me is funny because, like I said, I've always had a gripe about the battles that he's taken and in the fashion that he took them. But, you know, Chilla Jones, Danny Myers is another one. There's not too many battle rappers that really want to be the best in the game, in my opinion. It seems like a lot of people right now want to be hot, want to be relevant, want to be popping, what have you. Not too many artists want to be the best, want to be the champion. I think people like Chilla Jones definitely want to be the best and prove that he's the best, regardless of who the opponent is. I see him saying that he would take chess and some of the hottest up-and-coming young talent in the game, and I got mixed emotions about that. I definitely respect that, but you know, Chilla's got a crazy resume. Like, he's battled some of the most popular top-tier artists, but I just don't want to see it stop. I don't want to see them use Chilla Jones as a gatekeeper and use Chilla Jones like some of these other seasoned vets to build careers off of some of the other up-and-coming young talent. But you know, if Chilla Jones can, you know, knock niggas' heads off and get them up out of here, I ain't mad at it, but I'm not in really no rush. Chilla Jones just got to strategize. It's all about being strategic, you know what I'm saying? Whether he going to go back to the URL or not. To me, I think Chilla Jones got a skill set. He might as well stay independent. If he's going to sign something, the whole layout got to be fire. He definitely deserved that. Now, with the young talent that is developing, does a seasoned artist have what it takes to not only beat him with the bars, but off the stage too, with marketing and promoting his brand? What are we doing with the Kingpin Chilla Jones? 135 best pins of all time. I need y'all to drop that number in the comment box and let me know where y'all stand with Chilla Jones, one of the illest to ever do it. Shout out to Bosstown. Big up again to Chilla Jones, this week's featured battle rap artist on the Barography. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely appreciate the support. I'm Seven Mitchell with T7M Radio. Big salute again to the homie Chilla Jones of the Writer's Block, doing his thing. Major props, and best of luck to him. You already know what it is, man. 7 Mitchell, T7M Radio. This is the Barography. Y'all already know what it is. I'm out. Peace. If you fuck with battle rap, make sure y'all subscribe to the T7M Radio channel. We definitely appreciate it. And also hit that bell notification so y'all can stay in the loop to everything that we got going on here when we talking about this thing we love called battle rap.